Hello, this is Jim Taylor. I wish I could be there in person to introduce this wine to you. So please try some samples. The cork is a twist out cork, so no corkscrew necessary. And someone once said, if you're going to introduce a wine, well, you better have a movie. So we have a movie.
A decade ago, a friend here in Italy printed out a photo. And it's just this dream wave, like, I want to share this with you at some point. When you're ready, you can come and experience it. That single photo alone has played in my mind for a long time. I've never done a surf trip in Italy, and it's important to me. My roots and history are important. This is my grandmother's kitchen, and I mean, this is my best memories really of being in Italy. This is where all the love was to me.
It's just a really special step in a friendship when you get to see those fundamental influences that inform who someone becomes as an adult.
We both really enjoy adventuring and are willing to have a little risk for a little reward.
I keep saying we're like chasing this mystic dragon. It can be there, and it maybe is a mirage, and by the time you get there, it's gone.
There are very good waves here, but you need to spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of heart.
So the name of the movie is Bella Vita. It's won all sorts of awards. It's a great story. Who thought you could surf in Italy? But they did. And the guy that made the film is Jason Baffa. And the kids called him Uncle Baffa when he was over there. So Zio is uncle. So Uncle Baffa is the name of the wine, Ziobaffa. So here's a little bit about the actual wine and the making of the wine.
It was 2 years ago, we were here shooting a scene for Bella Vita, and now the actual grapes we pulled are going into the Ziobaffa wine.
Ziobaffa is an organic wine, and we try to make it in a modern way.
We wouldn't be involved with this project if it wasn't for Pier Giorgio's total commitment to a sustainable lifestyle.
It's 100% organic, sustainably produced, biodynamically produced.
We really do our best to use earth-friendly materials, from the glue to the paper to the bottles, and even all the way to the Helix cork, which is a really cool twist on an ancient tradition of being able to keep your wine and also a reusable bottle.
I could say I'm a traveling winemaker. Jason is a traveling filmmaker, and Chris is a traveling surfer. So travel and discovering made us friends. The wine is the result of a real friendship.
The project is an authentic story. It's all friends and family that have come together to celebrate Italian culture. And more than that, celebrate, living a life that's beautiful.
There's some depth to it, at least for me. And I hope people feel that when they pick up a bottle.
So our Pinot already won in the tasting panel 2014, won the gold medal. And just so you know, all product coming to your market in the Midwest, it has the 2014 vintage. I know the Costco buyer was really interested in making sure he had 2014. So those are the samples we gave him, and that's what you guys have to sell. Also, our buddy Morton decided to, on his list of favorite things, put Ziobaffa on the list. He likes both of them, and he also really likes that cork. He said, why didn't someone think of that a few dozen years ago? So if you look at that cork, it's called a Helix cork, and you can't really see on the normal bottle, but the bottle is threaded. So we do not own the technology. We're just the first to have it here in the U.S. Also, Michael Simon's a big fan of the wine. He wants to have an organic offering. He's got it in his Lola and Lolita restaurants in Cleveland. And Whole Foods obviously is a big fan of organic things, and they really like the sustainable properties we have with our wine. Not to mention all of the different categories, earth-friendly categories. We've got awards and certificates in. So this is probably one of the most earth-friendly brands out there. Certificates in energy, environmentally appropriate, socially beneficial, biological vineyards, certified quality of production process, and research. And not to mention, it's not good enough just to be organic now. So the vineyard is actually organic, but to be non-GMO certified, you have to have non-genetically modified organisms. Can't be anywhere in a 5-mile radius of the vineyards. So no cows with steroids, or chickens with antibiotics, or any kind of hybrid genetically modified plants anywhere in a 5-mile radius. So we meet all of those standards with Ziobaffa. So Ziobaffa is non-GMO. So our case card shows 100% organic, biodynamic, sustainable, non-GMO, Earth Day every day, and it's actually vegan friendly as well. So if you have accounts that are interested in that type of thing, you can definitely ask for a display, Earth Day every day. Marriott was a big fan of our Pinot. They authorized it for, it's in their selection, so it has to be sold in. But hotels really like it because every bottle that goes up to a room always goes with a wine key and never comes back with a wine key. So with Ziobaffa, no wine key necessary. Also, the Fresh Market stores in their January ad had the Inspirations ad had Ziobaffa featured. So we've got a great story. We've got some neat things about the wine, but how do we get the word out? So what we decided to do is, rather than just do one little commercial, we thought we would have the brand featured so they could discuss about different attributes on the brand. And so we're working with the producers to get Ziobaffa on Extra, The Talk, The Doctors, Dr. Oz, The Chew, Rachel Ray, The View, Martha Stewart, Wendy Williams, The Real, Better TV, Holy Scoop, E! News, The Kardashians, The Today Show, and a lot of others. So one of the things they like is the audience participants always get a nice little gift. And so here's a little sample of some of the stuff we've done so far. We've got a lot more on the way.
Organic wines by Ziobaffa, inspired by the film Bella Vita. You enjoying this wine earlier? Fabulous. These are by Ziobaffa, and the reason why I chose Ziobaffa wines as a hostess gift is because they're 100% organic. And I love this really innovative helix cork, because then you can just screw it on, screw it off, and it makes me think, why doesn't everyone have this? That's
brilliant. New research says drinking red wine may actually help in fighting cancer.
You know, it's an extremely powerful antioxidant.
You may want to consider trying organic.
Yeah.
Organic? That is our word of the day, organic.
So this is Ziobaffa wine. You're all going home with 6 bottles.
The Pinot Grigio is wonderful.
Hold on.
So all of that, and you're wondering how much? $14.99. So we want to have that be the yellow shelf tag on sale price. But we pretty much want it to be priced $14.99 almost every day, but we'd like to try to get that shelf tag where possible. So here's a close-up of the cork, and we really want you to show this cork to everybody you know. You can only be first once, and you know, even your mother, grandmothers, they would love this cork. They don't have to fool around with a bottle opener. We actually presented it to Starbucks because none of those folks are bartenders, and they're starting to serve after 4 o'clock. So just in case you're not quite sure how to do it, we've got a nice little close-up for you. So have a lot of fun showing everybody you know the cork. So thank you for your time, and arrivederci. Please call if you have any questions. Have a good day.